Hi everyone, my name is Cody Rubenstein and I am studying elementary education at the University of North Florida. I'm extremely excited to be going into this internship. Some of my previous teaching experience have been in fifth grade at San Mateo for my Field 1 placement and fifth grade science actually. And my last placement for Field 2 was in second grade, so I had all the subjects math, reading, and science, and other previous education experiences outside of UNF. I worked for an after school program called Bricks for Kids, so I worked with kids kindergarten through fifth grade, like building Legos and doing lessons around engineering and robotics and a little bit of technology. In high school, I actually volunteered at my local elementary school about 30 hours every week with my fifth grade class. So I would tutor students in math and sometimes reading and social studies. And then outside of that, I was also Algebra 1 and 2 tutor. And after a year of doing that, I became the co-chairman in high school and kind of set up the programs and was basically the president of the tutoring club, which was pretty cool. Um, so I've always loved education and being able to help kids, especially kids that have like a fixed point on education and schools being boring. I want to help kids combat that fixation, and I want kids to really learn to love school because I've had a few bad experiences myself, and I don't want that to happen to future students. And I really believe that education is going downhill and that there's too much of an emphasis put on standardized testing, such as the FCAT and the FSA. Um, and I would really love to eventually work my way up and somehow change that. And I want to be a part of like a strong education movement. Um, that's really important to me, and I've just always loved kids and working with them. Um, and seeing kids have that aha moment, it's really rewarding. Um, so those are some of the reasons why I chose teaching. Now, some of my greatest strengths, I think, are organization and planning. I love to have a plan in action, and I know teachers have to kind of come up with things on the fly, but I also like to be prepared just in case. And then if something does happen, I can be flexible. Um, but I think one of the biggest strengths that I have is my compassion and my love for the students, and I really get to know my students, get to know their strengths and weaknesses um, as a student, and what they like to learn about, how they like to learn, whether it's in group, whole group, individual, small group, if they like to do hands-on activities or if they're more auditory or visual, and develop those relationships that I think are really important, because student-teacher relationship and student-student relationship and building a classroom environment is very important, making sure everybody feels safe and they can try, and even if they fail, they still feel comfortable with it, and even especially their backgrounds and knowing what kind of families they come from. Um, just making it really fun and engaging and being creative. That's one of my strong suits. And I think my biggest area for professional development would have to be classroom or time management, because I'm very relaxed and I like to go with the flow and take time with my things. But I know that I have to start setting limits for a time, because that can be an issue. And another area for professional development that I really plan on working on for this internship is stop trying to be all the students' best friends and really develop an authoritative and stern teaching style. because I feel like it's fine to be friendly with the kids, but if you show that you want to become their best friend rather than their teacher, then they can walk all over you. So those are a few of my areas of improvement, and I know that this internship is really going to help strengthen me as an educator. And I know that the person that I am now and the person that I will be as I walk out of this internship are going to be two completely different people. And I'm just very thankful and grateful for this opportunity, because I know that it's going to be very, very rewarding at the end of it. And I just know that I'm going to learn a lot about myself, about my students, and about the teaching profession. So thank you.